This is the computer for the Rum Rants with Rob and Jay podcast. Holy shit, these guys watch a lot of porn.
Yes, Jami Gertz was in Twister. She was the fiance.
Cow. I gotta go, Julia. We got cows.
She's like completely different.
I like
Lost Boys.
No, not even. Well, Lost Boys Jami Gertz is good, but Solar Babies Jami Gertz.
Daniel, what is that?
His name's Bodai.
I think he heard you.
Of course he heard me. He hears everything. Even when I'm not talking, he hears me. Here, he likes to be held.
It does. I can feel it likes to be held. Oh.
Now, we went through this last time.
Yeah.
Was that really the movie you were thinking of, or because you got confused with something else? Solar Babies.
Solar Babies.
I'm not sure that's the right movie.
She was in a really great movie called Jersey Girl. Not the one you're thinking, but from the 80s with
McDermott.
Derbil McDillott.
Derbil McDillott. There's an SNL bit where they get Dermot Mulroney mixed up with Dylan McDermott. And Kenan Thompson's like Derbil McDillott?
Which movie did you say earlier?
It's called Jersey Girl.
No, the one that
Lost Boys?
No, Lost Boys. But also Less Than Zero.
Oh, yes, Less Than Zero is awesome.
Okay, so I seriously...
Solar Babies?
No.
I never knew that one either.
What did you want to chat about?
Yeah, with the Doctor Doom, Dr. Vader thing.
I was just curious if you guys saw it, and what'd you think? I mean, it's
Did we agree? I didn't either.
Really?
No, not even.
A little bit.
No, not even close.
Why?
Squish! No.
But he couldn't do that. Because
The ability to destroy a planet is insignificant next to the power of the Force.
There's a lot of things they left out for Vader.
Yeah,
he
big
can
time.
Pick shit up and throw it around.
Hang on. So everybody knows what we're talking about.
Besides, the Force is not magic.
We just saw Screw Attack, which I hope becomes a sponsor of our show.
Hello, Screw Attack.
Hello, Screw Attack. I just had Jeff and Rob watch Screw Attack's Darth Vader versus Doctor Doom, and who would win a fight. So apparently these two disagree. I don't know anything about Doctor Doom, so I was like, it's got to be Darth Vader, right? More popular.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm getting a look from Beth, but Beth didn't even watch
It's an honest assumption mistake, yeah.
Huh?
You're assuming that Vader is all whatever?
Powerful? Well, I mean, he says, I am the all-powerful. I mean, so.
Yeah, I wish you...
In which universe are you living in?
Thanos would kick ass. Thanos.
Who?
Thanos?
See, I don't know anything about... Yeah, I don't know that one either.
I just,
You ever see any of the Avengers or any of the other things like that?
Yes.
Okay, at the end, he's the purplish looking guy.
With the Infinity Gauntlet.
He's
the Golden Gauntlet.
He's the one that...
There's such a great tie-in.
Thor's brother.
Well, the stones. I love the stones. With Thor and the Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah.
But it's really interesting to me how they're very, very much... It's like, I really didn't see Avengers being a tie-in to the Guardians Galaxy, really.
Yeah, big time.
It just totally surprised me.
No, I haven't seen Thor in the Dark World yet either.
That's good.
I really enjoyed it. It was, again, you cannot... I don't know if I would say it topped. It was equally as interesting. It was just, if you love Christopher Eccleston...
Yes, totally absolutely,
Totally watching.
Yeah, I like him a lot.
That was him. I hate it because I'm in the middle of a movie and I don't recognize somebody. So I want to dig my phone out and look him up. And I'm like, no, they're going to get mad at me unless I'm all by myself. Because sometimes I didn't recognize he's really good at it. But it's a good movie. It's like one of those, like... I don't know. It classic Marvel way kind of leaves that enough of a hanging end that you can move into the next thing without too much churn.
Well, like you said earlier about Mad Max, you didn't like that he just walked away, but that is exactly what Mad Max would do.
Like, I know, but I mean, I was just sort of like,
As a matter of fact, to me, he hung around way too
long. Yeah. Well, he was strapped to some dude for half the movie.
Yeah, but I mean, at the end, But
he kind of did this. Oh, I've got to save these bitches.
Yeah. So I mean, and he's sitting there, he's trying to nurse her and all that, and you think she's gonna die and all that, and that's great. But for some reason, I just thought maybe. I don't know why. I just thought he might die, and yet.
That's what they wanted you to think.
Okay, she's good. He's good. Bye bye.
Yeah, Charlize was the hero of that film. Period.
But reading, they hated each other during the movie.
Well, if you think about it. Even in the Mel Gibson's flicks, he wasn't the hero of the film. You go back to the Road Warrior. It was
he was the catalyst.
I had such a hard time watching it because it's not his voice.
Not the catalyst, the sacrificial lamb.
Yeah. So that would make him what, the Jesus?
Because the leaders would
Jesus analogy.
The leaders would like, hey, go save us and die for us. Kind of.
Well, they kind of did that in Thunderdome too.
Thunderdome was the same
Yeah.
way, you know.
You know-
But that's what he was, and like I said, when
If Tina Turner had not been in heyday of sort of rebirth, do you think she ever would have cast?
Okay, look, people talk smack about Thunderdome.
I'm
But
not talking
Thunderdome,
smack, I'm curious.
No. Just leave it alone. We're moving on. Sorry, no, sacrilege. I just can't deal with talking about Thunderdome at all.
really,
It's perfect. It's perfect.
it is.
It's fucking perfect.
Well, it is
that's
what
a
it is.
rarity when you think about it.
It is what it is. It's
Not
exactly what
shit, energy. I just love that movie so much.
I know. It's great.
Now, Beth, outside you brought up the Batman,
I was just curious.
Superman. Who's seen the trailer?
I've seen
You guys haven't seen the trailer at
I've seen
all.
the trailer.
I don't know which trailer.
The long one,
I
like,
guess
oh
I-
god. Okay, we
Yeah,
have to play that.
I've been avoiding it, so
Do you not want to see it?
I can watch it if you're gonna force me to.
Well, I'm not going to force you to do
Maybe watch
anything.
17
You may
You
go
just
outside.
made me watch 17 minutes of the wrong ending.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Yeah.
want to know why it was the wrong ending. Because
It's Vader. And the minute you say, if Vader fought, I would stop you. Over. Vader.
See, I
I grew
Superman?
up with Vader.
if Vader fought Superman,
Chance, my
if
friend.
Vader fought Batman,
Batman.
Okay,
Uh,
now
I
Bat in the
beat up
Sun.
Superman.
Bat in the Sun did that one.
Huh?
Vader versus Batman.
really?
They did. It was really good.
Wow.
It was awesome.
I guess we'll have to watch that. For the
But
next
no,
show.
we won't get. We could spend all night
I-
watching that.
No.
Have you
I'll have to
have
watch
you
that for the
showed
next
them
show. We'll
the-
have to debate this Vader Batman thing.
Well, just send me the
Rob, have you
topic
shown
and I'll
Jeff
be ready
the
for
Very
it.
Bad Day
Well, he
One?
just came up with it.
Oh no,
so-
I haven't done that.
Right,
I'll-
for the next one.
Yeah, he
That's what
probably
I said.
would.
No,
Yeah, okay.
we'll get this ready for the next one.
Everybody quiet.
Comic-Con
Yeah.
is fair because they also did an Outlander panel. It was really good. Her costume's different. I like it better.
He has a very George Clooney look there.
Thank you. I was
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
wait, but you're
Yeah.
right.
George was the
Nice.
best looking Bruce Wayne, the
Oh.
most like Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Intense Batman. Just love that he has Scar talking into his ear.
Like a one-ray terror. You don't get side right. Nobody cares about Clark Kent taking
Yep.
on the bad.
Lawrence Fishburne.
The red or the blue?
See the first one? Man of Steel?
Yeah. Yes, I did.
Why are you surprised?
I can't wait.
Jesus.
I can't wait to see this Superman get his ass kicked. I hate this Superman.
Oh my god, I worked with a girl who thought he was just
Oh, yeah, they do that.
That's how
That's how they're playing it.
Yeah.
I love this. Yeah, you don't know this world shit.
Yeah, but Diane Lane is still looking fine at any age.
Oh yeah, she's great.
Yeah.
Holly Hunter looks great too.
Mhm.
The only thing I'm worried about is what's his name, Zuckerberg kid as Luther. I forget his name. He played Zuckerberg, or he played. No, he didn't. He played
Jesse
I know who
Eisenberg.
you're talking about.
Eisenberg, but he played him.
I
Yeah.
love that Batman's mask is very cast iron.
Well,
That's what I said in the when we
it's
first
very
saw it.
Dark Knight.
I was like,
Yeah,
it's,
It is, but it's
extremely
very
different.
the way it's very cast iron looking.
It's
like-
very, very different. Yeah.
then I do a whole thing about
You
his
did
cast
about his
iron.
eyes. He's
And
the
his
Iron
eyes.
Man.
Like a year ahead, what, 6 months? Is this a spring release?
It's next year. Yeah. It's the Avengers of next year.
Is that Wonder Woman?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Is that the one people are grumbling about?
I don't know.
No,
I haven't
they're
heard any
grumbling
grumbles.
about the
No,
TV
I've
show.
heard her too. Oh, the
Supergirl.
TV
Supergirl.
show. No, I've heard grumblings about her. But it's
Oh, I can't wait to see Superman get his ass kicked.
God versus man. Day versus night.
Yeah.
Who's he supposed to be?
Lex Luthor.
Lex Luthor? Okay.
No, I love this end scene though. This is great.
You almost totally want to root for Batman.
Oh, I'm totally rooting for Batman. I hate Superman
Oh,
in
wait.
this one.
I'm rooting for Lex.
Well, yeah, yeah.
Superman's the only one that hasn't come out of the closet that I know is.
You know, everybody talks shit about the Brandon Routh doing Superman,
I liked
but
it.
I love him as the Atom in the Arrow show, and I loved him as Superman. Now, the Deadpool one, holy shit. Have you seen the Deadpool one?
No.
Oh,
Is it,
yeah.
Is it,
Deadpool's funny as shit.
I like his little shorts that Ryan
The
Reynolds
shorts
does
I've
for those.
seen,
Oh
Yeah.
my god, they're so funny.
That's
Yeah.
kind of what I thought you were saying,
So-
but you kept saying.
This is great, dude.
Yeah.
Hey,
Now,
hello. I bet you're wondering why the red. Well, that's so bad guys green. Hey!
Now, this is the one that was leaked. This is the test one that was leaked.
A lot
Yeah, I've seen this one.
But this is part of the new trailer.
Is it?
Yeah.
I've seen this one too.
Hola! Me llamo Bettina de la Muerta. That's the easy way to say this. I'm pregnant.
Now, are they going to tie in the X-Men? Because that's where Ryan Reynolds was introduced as
in Wolverine
Deadpool.
Origins.
Yeah.
Rich Corinthian runner.
I just think he's so great.
Getting blood.
Oh! They actually have a Marvel series, Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe, because he's unstoppable. Regeneration.
Did you hear Boris the Bear?
No.
That would be one of the first.
I love that! It gets better!
See, I thought this was just a short, not...
No, this is part of the new trailer. I mean, it's
This
not the
has
whole
been out
thing.
For a while, though.
Right for the beat. Okay, it's not a cure, but more like a topical ointment that relieves swelling and itch. Hi, Tom!
How are you going to be the Green Lantern
Oh,
and Deadpool?
fuck me. Actually, that's funny, because they make that joke. He says in the new trailer, when they're carting him off to give him his powers, he's like, okay, whatever you do, just don't give me an animated suit, all right? Don't make it CGI. Hang on, let's get rid of this. But, yeah, they actually kind of nod to
When's
that.
that one due out?
I don't even know. In fact, that
I don't know.
The reason that leaked footage is out, the trailer incorporates some of that footage, but not all of it. They kind of changed it around a little bit. And actually, the only videos online right now are ones that people stole at Comic-Con. They actually haven't released it yet.
Yeah, that's been out for like a year.
That's been out for a while. Yeah, it has. But it's a lot of those same clips. It's a lot of the same thing.
Marina Baccarat.
Now, the one that everyone's kind of weird about, now I'm keeping my opinion kind of back because I thought the same about Guardians and I thought the same about Ant-Man. I was pleased that I was wrong. Suicide Squad is kind of... Have you seen that one yet?
No.
I know about the Suicide Squad. I can't remember if I watched the trailer for that or not.
It's kind of... this one leaked too, but then they were like, fuck it, we'll just let it out.
I'm a little disappointed, not in like the casting, but in that there's the actual Joker in the Suicide Squad.
He's not in it. He's the one they're hunting.
Him being a part of it, a part of like the first movie.
But so is Batman. Batman makes an appearance in the Suicide Squad.
That makes sense. The Joker doesn't make sense, and it's because like if you go back to the first Batman, there was no like main. I mean, there was a main bad guy, even with like the X-Men.
Probably year one. Year one, Joker doesn't show up until the end.
Well, no, the movie.
Oh,
the first Christian Bale movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
there wasn't a Joker. There wasn't like a it was kind of like
Just Ra's al Ghul.
yeah. So.
Now this is the Suicide Squad one. This is kind of weird.
I'll take my piece.
Yeah, Amanda Waller. Oh, she's great as Amanda.
She's not the one from the TV show.
No, that was Greer in Smallville.
They're bad guys. Goes wrong.
Yeah.
Control.
The song is crazy.
Ooh, I like the themes already.
Yeah.
Hey.
All you need to know is you work for me. That's it, huh? We're the past.
Oh, the guy from The Killing. Very nice.
We're some kind of suicide squad. Let's go save the world.
Actually, I really think Will Smith was bad casting in this. I'd rather have a nobody. I'd rather have somebody. Yeah.
Kind of.
In fact, I like the guy who did Deadshot on Arrow. They should have brought him in.
Although he's a good actor, he can pull it off.
He can try. Oh, they have Katana in there. I can't wait to see. Oh, there he is.
Now they say that the crazy.
Who's Harley Quinn? Where have I seen her?
I don't know. See, this kind of breaks my heart.
I'm really, really.
Now, that leads me into, Beth, something you brought up and I was actually planning on talking about anyway.
Uh-oh.
It's The Killing Joke. They're making an animated film of The Killing Joke. Now, they've done Dark Knight Returns, animated film. Excellent. Year One, excellent. Other than that, they've just been doing more recent ones or original stories in the animated films. Now, Marvel's got the regular movies down, but DC does the best animated adaptations, I think, of their work. The Killing Joke is a seminal work. It's up there with Watchmen and Frank Miller's Dark Knight Returns. It's probably, even more than Frank Miller, the scariest Batman story I ever read as a child. And as a child, I mean, Batman shows up and the Joker's sitting on a mound of baby skulls. It's just insane. And at the end, they're laughing together. Like Batman's laughing with the Joker at the end of the story. It's fucking creepy. Yeah. Now, when they announced that they're going to do the movie, everyone's like, well, then who's going to do the voices? That was the first thing everybody said. Now, for me, Batman and Joker are Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill, period. I've made that argument forever, and now I've been seeing it online, too. When I read Batman, even Dark Knight, even though James Woods did an excellent job in the movie, it's Kevin Conroy's voice I hear. And Mark Hamill, my argument is that... Which one was James? James Woods was in Dark Knight Returns. He was the voice of Batman in Dark Knight Returns, in the film. He did really well. He did awesome.
He was the voice of what?
Batman.
It wasn't that Christian Bale dude?
No, not in Nolan. I'm talking Dark Knight Returns, not Dark Knight Rises.
Which one is which?
I made you read Dark Knight Returns, Frank Miller. Try to keep up. Okay.
All right.
Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. Kevin Conroy is the voice that I hear, and Mark Hamill, as far as I'm concerned, is the perfect Joker. And somebody put online, and I posted it on our thing a while back, and it was kind of an argument I'd already made a long time ago. Booth started an argument about Joker. For me, Cesar Romero is just funny, but not Joker. Jack Nicholson was the gangster, as they described him. Yeah. He was scary, but not really scary. He was more, very comic at the time. Mm-hmm. Heath Ledger, phenomenal, but not the whole Joker. Not the whole Joker. If you read Death in the Family or Killing Joke, Joker's more complex than that. Heath was like a agent of chaos. It's literally what he called himself, an agent of chaos. The Joker's more than that. In fact, he wouldn't even dedicate himself to something like that. He'd be like, chaos, I just do whatever I want, you know? And this new guy is scary as fuck. And that, I mean, serial killer's scary. But for me, Mark Hamill's the best combination. The animated Joker is the best combination. And I'm really hoping, because everyone's like pushing for Conroy and Hamill to do The Killing Joke. Now, you've read The Killing Joke because I made you read it.
Yes.
And I know you've read it.
And so I totally agree. During the same argument when we did this episode a while back, I said the best scene that I've ever seen with the Joker is they did a little crossover with the Joker in the early 2000s seasons of Justice League, where you had Lex Luthor and the Joker, you know, in the same, like, there's like 3 episode type series type thing. And Mark Hamill, you know, he delivers the line. They have Batman captured, right, and all tied up, and he looks at Lex Luthor. He's like, "You're not gonna leave him like that, you know, alive." You know, and I just started cracking up laughing because that's totally the Joker, like, because he has this sense of awareness that nobody has, and Mark Hamill brought that out. So I totally agree that Mark Hamill is the best Joker. But
I know where you're going.
In the sense, like everything else, this is a decade later, and if you're gonna start something new, you have to start something fresh. You know, you can't cast Michael Keaton as the Batman 15 years later. You can cast him as the Birdman.
You could cast him 15 years later as the Dark Knight because he's in his 60s.
You could.
And I want to see Birdman. Has anybody seen Birdman? I haven't seen it yet. Anyway, move on. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
So what is you want to see then?
But you do need somebody that can pull off.
For an animated, that's what Mark Hamill's got going for him. It's
his
voice. That's it. If it was his face, he would not.
They haven't done it yet. But yeah,
you're absolutely right.
He's a lasting Joker when it comes to the Joker.
But do you want
Plus, they're remaking something from the 80s.
So the Joker that we're all talking about was in the animated cartoon series. There was a movie or two with him as well. But do you want to tie what they're creating now to those? I love those series of the Justice League and Batman, back from the late. I loved them.
Are you comparing the animated with the live roll?
No, I'm just talking strictly animated.
Oh,
absolutely strict. Do you want to go? Here's 15 years later from when they made like the last ones. Do you want to tie in that to those? Because if you tie in that, you got to tie in the writing. You got to tie in some of the actors. And there's a few others.
Comfort zone though.
There's a few others that came out after that that don't have the same actors. Did the story well. The Superman versus
Doomsday. That was a good one.
But that was different voice actors as well. So
well, no, Tim Daly still did it. He was the Superman in the Unlimited, and he was the Superman in Superman versus Doomsday.
Yeah, but there's still different actors through that. So how much do you want to tie in these actors to these storylines? You know, it's
a comfort.
It is a comfort, but
and it's a talent thing. I mean,
it is. I love Mark Hamill. I agree. He is the absolute best Joker that's ever been.
For me, it's the Mask of the Phantasm Joker with Mark. Oh my God.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. But if you're going to start something new, because the Killing Joke is going to launch something else going forward. So do you want to?
Joke is a build up to something.
Yeah. So do you want to start?
Do
you want to start fresh? Which I agree. You want to start fresh, new actors, new attitudes, new things. You know. And do your own thing. It's like we talk about all the time with comic books. Is they keep rebooting and stuff like that.
Resetting.
That's what they're doing. You know, if you're gonna reboot and reset, you have to deal with different characters or different actors because you're doing it with different characters altogether. Regardless of which direction you go, it's got to be all Terminator. You know, the only person they brought back for Terminator
Arnie.
was Arnie.
Because they had to.
For that exact same reason.
Yeah.
You know?
This note here,
Now, I will say, if this were, in my opinion, a new story and a reboot of the characters, I would agree with you. But it's a retelling of a previous story from the 80s.
But before all of those early 2000, late 90s series was. It's a retelling. It's, you know, if you want to recast it perfectly, I'm your guy. I mean, I'm just throwing that out there.
Okay, you know, that's your good point. Do you cast what everybody wants you to do, or do you cast what you think is the best for the character? Which I think they did in Dark Knight with James Woods. I really do. Now, I want to point something out to you. This is the cover of The Killing Joke, which is one of the greatest covers ever. And that, next to it, is the cover of All Hail Megatron, #1, from like 2007 or 8. And I love that.
Yeah.
That when I spot that, I've got it somewhere.
Reflector in that.
Oh my God, that is one of the coolest homages I've ever seen in my life.
By the way, I was the only person I ever knew had Reflector.
Yes, it's in my case. I know. I had Reflector too, but I lost him. My mom gave him away. We had to order him. He was mail order. That's why nobody had him.
You had to buy so many Transformers and get so many points.
Points. Oh, the points.
Yeah.
And which is stupid. Here's the funny part, because now all the cases are more expensive than the actual toys, and everybody who cut their points out, those cases are for shit.
But I still rather have my Reflector.
Yeah, Reflector was an awesome figure. It was actually, I like the Reflector figure better than the character in the cartoon. The character in the cartoon was stupid.
They were just minions.
Yeah, exactly. And they were all the same color, and they all looked the same. But anyway, so we saw all those trailers. Suicide Squad, Deadpool, which is Marvel, and Batman vs. Superman. Now, Jay, you hadn't seen Batman vs. Superman trailer yet until now.
That was the first one, and that was fucking phenomenal. So, you know, I know the big hang-up is Ben Affleck being Batman. Batfleck. I never saw Daredevil. I never saw it.
I like Daredevil. It's all right.
Yeah.
It's not as good as the TV show at all, but it's all right.
So
the movie.
So they're criticizing Ben Affleck being a superhero based on Daredevil and him just being Ben Affleck, huge comic book.
That's why I'm giving Ryan Reynolds a pass. You know, Green Lantern was kind of, but Deadpool's gonna be awesome.
I think we'll come back to that. Watching that trailer, watching him being an older man, and from watching the cartoons, or he was Bruce Wayne, but he had the younger kid.
That's Dark Knight Returns.
No. Cartoon.
Yeah.
Not Dark Knight. No.
Oh, Batman Beyond.
Oh, yes.
With McGinnis.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's a great show.
Watching that trailer, he reminded me of that Bruce Wayne in that cartoon series.
Yeah.
Where he shouldn't be physically putting on that suit and maybe mentoring someone. So, a good Bruce Wayne, I think he would be. Batman, a little sketchy. Only because when it comes to some of his movies, there was like one he did a couple years ago where he did like a heist of like New York, the baseball stadium. He plays a good bad guy. He plays a good straight bad guy. He plays a good. If you go back to the one, Boiler Room, you know,
which Affleck gives the greatest speech in Boiler Room.
Sorry, man. This is my seat. Shit, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Don't worry about it.
Fucking dumbass.
Get the fuck out of here.
What?
Don't talk to me. Don't look at me. Just pick your ass up out of that Italian leather chair and get the fuck out of this room right now. Come on, let's go, Schleprock. Out. We expect everyone here to treat their coworkers with a certain level of respect. Okay, before we get started, I have one question. Has anyone here passed the Series 7 exam?
I have a Series 7 license.
Good for you. You can get out too.
What? Why?
We don't hire brokers here. We train new ones. That's it, Skippy. Pack your shit. Let's go. Okay, here's the deal. I'm not here to waste your time, okay? And I certainly hope you're not here to waste mine. So I'm gonna keep this short. Become an employee of this firm, you will make your first $1 million within 3 years, okay? I'm gonna repeat that. You will make $1 million within 3 years of your first day of employment at JT Marlin. There is no question as to whether or not you'll become a millionaire working here. The only question is how many times over. You think I'm joking? I am not joking. I am a millionaire. It's a weird thing to hear, right? I tell you, it's a weird thing to say. I am a fucking millionaire. I guess how old I am. 27. You know what that makes me here? A fucking senior citizen. This firm is entirely comprised of people your age, not mine. Lucky for me, I happen to be very fucking good at my job, or I'd be out of one. You guys are the new blood. You're gonna go home with the Kesef. You are the future big swinging dicks of this firm. Now, y'all look money hungry, and that's good. Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil doesn't fucking have any. They say money can't buy happiness. Look at the fucking smile on my face. Ear to ear, baby. You want details? Fine. I drive a Ferrari, 355 Cabriolet. What's up? I have a ridiculous house in the South Fork. I have every toy you can possibly imagine. And best of all, kids, I am liquid. So, now you know what's possible. Let me tell you what's required. You are required to work your fucking ass off at this firm. We want winners here, not pikers. A piker walks at the bell. Piker asks how much vacation time you get in the first year. Vacation. People come and work at this firm for one reason, to become filthy rich. That's it. We're not here to make friends. We're not saving the fucking manatees here, guys. You want vacation time? Go teach 3rd grade public school. Okay, first 3 months at the firm are as a trainee. You make $150 a week. After you're done training, you take the Series 7. You pass that, you become a junior broker, and you're opening accounts for your team leader. You open 40 accounts, you start working for yourself. Sky's the limit. Word or two about being a trainee, friends, your parents, the other brokers, whoever, they're gonna give you shit about it. It's true. $150 a week, not a lot of money, but pay them no mind. You need to learn this business, and this is the time to do it. Once you pass the test, none of that's gonna matter. Your friends are shit. They tell me you made 25 grand last month, they're not gonna fucking believe you. Fuck them! Fuck them! Parents don't like the life you lead? Fuck you, Mom and Dad. See how it feels when you're making their fucking Lexus payments. Now go home and think about it. Think about whether or not this is really for you. If you decide it isn't, listen, it's nothing to be embarrassed about. It's not for everyone. But if you really want this, you call me on Monday and we'll talk. Just don't waste my fucking time, okay? That's it.
If you go back to those, he is actually great at that.
Yeah.
Doing that throughout an entire movie, though, kind of like the Minions. They're great in segments. Not so great for the entire.
Him.
No, you're right. It's
good,
not.
yeah.
It's not all about him. And I'm not saying I want him to play Alfred or anything. I think being more Batman Beyond, mentoring, raising up another Batman, kind of would be
but I
more.
think they're nodding more toward the Dark Knight and the Nolan one, where Nolan said he was gone for 10 years and then came back, which was also a nod to the Dark Knight. I think that's what they're trying to do with this. That he's an experienced Batman who'd been there for a number of years and he actually retired.
I'm just saying Matt Damon would have been a lot better than Ben Affleck.
Ooh. Damn. You're going to go there.
All copyrighted material is used for review and discussion purposes only. No copyright infringement is intended by members of the Rum Rants podcast or Sterling Broadcasting. Thank you.